Hello, everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Hot Numbers. Today, we will be continuing with our lesson on angles that we started last week.
Oh, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
We are repeating angles again? Well, this time I'll be very good and I'll remember everything.
Well, we will be learning new things on angle, Marara. It is just a continuation to add on to what we learnt about last week. It is not a repeat, okay? Now, we will begin our lesson by learning how to draw a triangle.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, I know how to draw. I can draw triangles, squares, circles, even lines and
Marara, please do not interrupt my lesson. If you have something to say, just put your paw up.
Sorry, Teacher Pendo.
Okay, so where were we? Right, we will be learning how to draw triangles using a protractor and a ruler. Now, if you've got a protractor and a ruler, a pencil, and some paper at home, you can join in. Now, first, we will learn how to draw triangle XYZ. Now, line XY is 7 centimeters, angle ZXY is 50 degrees, and angle XYZ is 55 degrees.
Oh, wait, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
Now, what is angle YZX?
Well, that's a good question, Marara. Okay, now if you draw a line from point A to point B, we'd call that line AB, just like this one. Now, a triangle has 3 angles, and it's the middle letter that tells us which angle we are talking about. Now, let's look at the board. Now, this angle here is angle CAB. This angle here is angle ABC. And the angle at the top here is angle ACB. Now, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so back to drawing our triangle. First of all, you are going to draw a line XY, and make sure it is 7 centimeters. So let's draw our line there, 7 centimeters, and make sure you label your points X and Y. So your line is 7 centimeters long, and make sure you measure, you label your points X and Y. Okay, now it should look like this. But you can see my line is a bit longer so that it's clear for all of us to see. We will then use a protractor to measure 50 degrees from X and then 55 degrees from Y. We will then draw lines from X and Y to meet at Z. And there we will have a triangle. So let's try it out. You can also join in at home. So 50 degrees from X and 55 degrees from Y. Okay, so it should look something like this. So 50 degrees at X and 55 degrees at Y. So that's your triangle. Now, if we are asked to draw a triangle ABC with line AB being 4 centimeters and angle ABC 90 degrees and line BC being 6.5 centimeters, how are we going to go about it? Yes, Musioki?
First we will draw a line. We will draw line AB and measure it to be 4 centimeters.
Very good. So here is my line. Even though it's not up to scale, it's a bit longer, just so that it's clear for all of us to see. So who's going to tell us the next step? Yes, Kaleche?
We will draw angle BC from point B.
Okay. Nice attempt, but not quite. You've skipped a step. We will first measure the angle. So would you like to try again?
Yes. Measuring measuring angle ABC to be 90 degrees and draw a line measuring 6.5 centimeters.
Well done. And you can see on the board, I have my line here already drawn up. It's 6.5 centimeters long. So what's the next step? Yes, Wanjiro?
We will mark point C.
Aha, very good. And finally, yes, Mwangi?
We will connect point A and C.
Aha, very good. Now, as you can see, we have a triangle right there.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, that was so easy.
It's good to know that. But now we are going to try something a little bit more complicated. Now, let's look at the relationship between angles. On the board, you will see we have a triangle and we have some extra points marked. We have 3 interior angles, A, B, and C, and 2 exterior angles, D and E. Now, who can tell me what the interior angles of a triangle should add up to? Yes, Musioki?
180 degrees.
Very good. And who can tell me what the angles of a flat line should add up to? Yes, Kaleche?
180 degrees.
That's right. So if D plus C equals 180 degrees and A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees, what can we say? Yes, Wanjiro?
A plus B is equals to D.
Aha, good work. Now we say that angle C is supplementary to angle D and that the exterior angles of a triangle, angle D, is equal to the sum of the 2 interior opposite angles. So who can tell me the supplementary angle to angle E? Yes, Mwangi?
Angle A.
Great. And what are the interior opposite angles to E?
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
That would be B and C.
Aha, very good. Now that we know the interior angles, we can work out the exterior angles. So who can tell me the measurements of angle D? Yes, Musioki?
140 degrees.
Excellent. And angle E? Yes, Kaleche?
130 degrees.
Well done. And remember, you could have calculated your answers in 2 ways. We said that the sum of angle D and C was 180 degrees. So if C is 40 degrees, then angle D has to be 140 degrees. But we also said that angle D was equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles, which are angles A and B. Now, angle A is 50 degrees and angle B is 90 degrees, which gives us...
Oh, Teacher Pendo, I know that one.
Yes, Marara.
That will give us 140 degrees.
Well done and excellent work, everyone. Well, I'm afraid we're out of time for today, but why don't you practice drawing triangles at home and make sure you join us next time for more hot numbers.
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara.
I really understand triangles from all angles.
Well, that's good to know, Marara.